Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I'm telling you,
yeah.
$5 on their ass
Wait a
this
minute.
week.
Oh, I think we started recording. You ready?
Oh shit, come on, yeah, let's go. Come on, man. You on your wiretap shit this week, huh? Record him saying something crazy. Come on.
What?
Said it's the Porch Podcast. Come on. Said it's the Porch Podcast. What? Said it's the Porch Podcast. Come on. Said it's the Porch Podcast. Come on.
It's the Porch Podcast. We episode 50 on
50.
I'ma keep running, keep scoring on them.
Come on.
Every time I grab the mic, I gotta flow.
Come on.
Influential here, knocking at your door. Waving four foes like B.I.G. Who could it be? DJE.
Yes, sir.
That's me with my big brother P.
Come on.
Got the glasses on so I can see.
Oh.
2020 vision, stay on the mission.
Crystal
50
clear.
episode, halfway to the mission.
Damn.
100 is the top.
Yeah.
2 million maybe.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Ride in Mercedes, you know why?
Why?
Cause it's the Porch Podcast. Come on, hey,
Said
and
it's the Porch Podcast.
I like
What?
freestyle.
It's the Porch Podcast. Come on.
Said it's the Porch Podcast.
Come on.
Let's go, let's
Yeah.
go, let's go, let's go, let's go,
Yes,
let's
sir.
go, let's go, let's go, let's
Woo! I gotta do one of them ones that you did last episode, bro. On the one when you can't stop the rain.
What I do?
Outstanding, man. Outstanding.
Thank you.
Way to
Thank
bring
you.
it for the 50th, baby.
Thank you. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. It's your boy, DJE, Mr. Enfluential, and I'm rocking with my brother.
Yeah, P Original.
Yes, and this is episode 50, and we're calling it In the Club.
In the club.
Boom, boom, go, 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 boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
AP,
Yes, sir.
let me ask you this one question.
Please.
Where was you at the first time you heard In the Club?
Probably in the car.
Oh, okay.
Probably in the car. You know what I mean? Keeping it 100. Yeah. But I know when I heard it, though, I'm not psychic. But I thought it was one of the ones.
Yeah,
though.
you knew right there it was a one.
I
It was
thought
one.
I thought it was one of them.
Listen, let me tell you what's crazy. The first time I heard In the Club, right?
Right.
I think, okay, no, it was definitely sent to me.
Okay.
It was definitely sent to me.
Right.
And when it was sent
Well
to me.
connected.
Yeah, it was definitely sent to me. Shout out to Big Brother Brock. Brock was the one that made sure that happened.
You
I
ain't got
remember
the fruit
that.
symbol showing,
You know what
right?
I mean?
Or is that a vegetable?
Huh?
You ain't got the vegetable. What is it?
On there?
Yeah, show
Nah, it's not showing.
Okay, all right, cool.
Nah.
right,
They
cool.
see me.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what
My
I mean?
man.
Yeah.
Go ahead with it. So you got to
So,
sent to you. The
I
brother
got it sent
Brock
to me.
sent it to you.
Big Brother Brock had sent it to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, okay, this 50 new single. And at this time, I was already a 50 fan listening to the mixtapes, and he had another album called Guess Who's Back, where they took a lot of his studio songs
Yeah.
and they just made like an album. Because back then it was different. When you did a mixtape, you had to go on websites or it was actually at the bootleg man.
Right.
But they had put a studio recorded album from different places, and that wasn't really his debut album, but they just used it kind of like what Kendrick did with Section 80.
Got you.
So I was already a fan listening to that. But it was when I heard In the Club on WPST that I knew he was going to go diamond.
Okay.
I knew that then. Before
Where you was
that
at? You was in the car? You was at the
I was inside of my green 1999 Ford Explorer.
Okay.
I remember
Very
that.
specific.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It was clean. I remember.
Yeah, it was clean. Had the Eddie Bauer edition. Well, no, that was Pop had the Eddie Bauer. I had the XLT.
Yeah,
Right.
Pop had the EB.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was sitting there and I said, and I remember calling DK the most official. And I said, shout out to D, shout out to D.
My rhymes and my beats.
Yeah. I remember calling him and I said to him, 50 going diamond. Right?
Yeah.
And why you just say, because his single on PST. What that mean? PST was a hit radio station.
Right.
At that time, they only played hip hop that was hits.
That's right.
So In the Club was
Right.
already on there.
It was in rotation.
Before the album dropped.
It was in rotation. You knew where it was going.
I said he's going diamond.
Right.
And I think he sold 11 million of that album. 11 million. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
clap it up for him. Clap it up.
Yeah. I just seen the thing the other day. I was looking at Jay-Z. It showed like an old clip. I think he was on the Breakfast Club.
I know exactly
You
what
seen
you're
it, and he
talking
was
about.
saying he said he was at the studio and he was talking to like, Bleak and Beans.
Yep.
And he was telling him, he was like, look, man, y'all better write a lot of songs, do a lot, record a lot of stuff because
50 Cent is coming.
50 Cent is coming. And he said what? He said 4 weeks later or
4 months.
4 months later. I knew 4 was in it. 4 months later.
And the club dropped.
And the club dropped.
That was it.
And that was it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
in the club, man, episode number 50.
Episode number 50 with that saying,
Yeah.
man, we gotta celebrate.
We gotta
baby.
celebrate, man.
Think we gotta celebrate.
Man,
Is
be
it a
careful
song like
with
that?
You're not open that without it spilling all over yourself.
I don't really care if it do, man. It's episode 50, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't
baby.
give a damn, you know what I mean? Let's
don't,
see.
Don't give a damn.
You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me
so
just move the right shit out the way.
Right. All of a sudden, giving a damn was an available option. I got you.
Yeah, that was something I was supposed
Yeah.
to do. Now let him talk to you.
Listen, in the club, like I said, when I first heard that, I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew it.
You can hear it.
I knew it, right? But here's the thing, though. See, when I heard it, right, I was actually in the club, but I was on the dance floor with other people. Woo! Woo!
Yeah,
There
we
it is.
good. We good. All
There
right,
it is.
that's good. That's
There
up.
it is. Yeah, give me with the claps at E.
It's-
Let them know you heard the pop.
Episode 50 in the club, and we got the bottles and shit. You know what I mean? Hey!
Yeah. So tonight's Earth Angel is going to be
a little special.
a little special. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
You know what
in
I
the
mean?
sense that we're celebrating, like I said, the 50th episode. But
I'm gonna pour your cup first, sir. Put it out there. Put it
appreciate
on the
it.
side over
So anyway, what I want to ask you, right? Because because
there. Oh, there you go.
they're for the homies, right there on the table. So from the POV of the DJ,
Point of view of the DJ.
when you played it the first time, you played this.
That was like 03 when that came out.
Okay, and you was already DJing.
Yeah, I definitely was. Yeah.
You was already DJing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Episode
Toast,
50.
man. Episode 50, man.
Power
Congratulations.
Universe.
Congratulations. Yeah, Power Universe. So, that's how we doing it tonight. So anyway, right?
Right.
From the POV of the DJ,
Right.
you already told me that you talked to D, and you said to D, it's going diamond.
Yeah.
It's going diamond.
Right.
Right? Now, when you dropped it in the club the first time,
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you what you had on before it because the anticipation is always building for the DJ. I'm getting ready to drop one.
Yeah.
And when I El Kaboom this joint, I want to see if the roof come off. When you dropped it, what you said?
Well, at that time,
Was they confused? Like, damn, who that?
nah,
They should have known at that point, right?
I'm gonna be honest. At that time,
Shit.
as a DJ, I was more of a mixtape DJ at the time,
Okay, all right.
so I wasn't in the spot I did private events. So the first time by the time I did the first private event with it, it was already all over the place. You understand what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It was already all over the place. I knew that it was what it was going to do. Like I knew that night, like I can't go to the party without this song. It's not like now.
It was the other way.
Yeah, like I
It
know
was
it.
like,
It's
nah,
not like
when I go to
now.
that, I better have it.
Right.
Gotcha.
When you get a new joint and you like, well, I know this one, and it just came out today, and you dropping, and you see a bitch like, yo, what is
New
that?
joint? Like,
Just
yeah.
I just drop it.
So that you ain't talking about that kind of joint.
Nah.
Oh. You ain't talking about that. You ain't talking about that. No.
I ain't talking that 21 that legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was man. Sometimes I watch.
Yeah.
I've seen it before. Like, it doesn't seem fun, right? Like I'm just saying, if you indulge in herbal medication, let's do
Yeah.
it like that.
Herbal meds. Yeah.
Right. The collard greens. I call them collard greens. See Jeezys. You know what I mean?
The cabbage.
Yeah. Sounds like it chokes the hell out of you.
Damn, I don't know. Some
Sam.
people, I think that's just what they do to make. See, me and you might have a nice little cigar or something,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
So because we have a cigar, you're not supposed to inhale it.
Right.
So
Right.
but
Right.
if you got that herbal med,
Right.
that Dr. Sebi, I'm not gonna say that about that man because I don't know if that's what he did. Probably did. But you know what I mean?
Understand. I understand. He was a natural guy.
You supposed to hold it in.
Okay.
So that's why it seems uncomfortable to the people like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't.
And then it sounds as if,
They on that
like
shit.
just about any other thing that happens like that, people pat you on your back.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You in the club, they boom, bop, bitch, they try to break your shoulder blade, bitch, hitting you in the back. When that happens, nobody gets alerted. Like,
Right.
nobody's excited. Everybody's like, oh, it must be good.
Right.
And it's just mind blowing to me that.
Right.
And the reason why I came up in episode 50, and we talking about in the club, because I done been in the club and I've seen
And
it.
they've done it. Well,
And-
I've
and
made that
nobody
announcement
does it.
several times.
Yeah.
Y'all got to put that shit out, man. They gonna
gonna
put
shut
us
us
out. This is how I say it.
Right.
Put it out before they put us out, man.
You can't get no clearer than that.
You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Do it for your boy. That's how it is. When you got a little love, they take care of it.
Yeah. Because that's how I start off nice at first, and then all of a sudden they get a little arrogant. I got my money already. Y'all keep smoking that shit if you want to. Got my money already, man. I think you should put it out. Let's enjoy the night. Yeah. I understand.
Right.
I understand. Yeah, man. So, anyway, besides 50 the in the club thing,
Right.
we was talking about just the club in general.
The club in general, yeah.
Right? And how, we've talked about this before. Like, I don't have back-to-back club nights in me.
Yeah.
Unless, like you said, like
Getting
there's a check associated with
getting
it.
a check.
Now, I don't particularly do anything
Right.
that would have me in the club to receive a check.
Yeah.
However, the partying side of it,
Yeah.
it's not that I don't like partying.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Let me fix that.
You party a
I
different
want
way.
to say that. No. Even that way is nice.
Yeah.
It's the recharge periods in between.
Right.
So I have a whole real life
Right.
in between the party and the next party.
Right. Welcome to the party line.
Right. I think before, when it was earlier on, it was like go to the party, get some rest. You might have to work, go to work, kick back, get fresh again, go to the party. It's not like that anymore.
Right.
Now, go to the party. I don't care if it's Saturday night.
Right.
Sunday's gonna be a little different.
Right.
Now Sunday's gonna be a little different.
Mm-hmm.
You get up, I got real life shit to do, like watch my TV shows.
Right.
Shit requires me to be awake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't double down on the party session and shit. Like
Nah.
I can't go Friday. I can't catch the joint on Friday, and then act like I got the same energy level on Saturday. It's not gonna happen.
It's just not gonna go.
So what do you do, right, as the DJ, right? What do you do, right? The check is associated with it, but I've seen times, bruh, where you have went to patronize other people's events.
I don't do that no more.
And see, here's the thing, right? I
Nothing
want to
against
believe.
them.
I want to believe
Nothing
that
against
that the support and the interest and the reasoning hasn't changed,
No, it hasn't.
but something changed. What
Well,
changed?
well, what changed in life is I learned how to be more personal with support.
Okay, right.
I learned. I just shout out to my brother DJ General. Shout out to old man. Shout out to him. Just talked to him. Had a good about 45-minute conversation.
Absolutely.
With him
Shout out
on
DJ
the
Jimmy.
phone. Last week. So I was telling him, I was like, bro, with this business, we always talked about how you gotta do what you do. Then
Right.
you gotta support.
Right.
And I'm saying I ain't saying that I don't support no more. Make that clear.
Mm-hmm.
But I build more a personal relationship with promoters and people who throw the events.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I support from afar. Oh, y'all having a joint tonight? Yeah, I can't make it. Oh man, give somebody a ticket on me. With Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Eventbrite.
I got a good question for you.
You know what I mean? Shoot that to them. A lot of times they're like, yeah, I don't need that, man. Just listen, bro, you just always been a real. Yeah, but just get somebody a ticket on me, man. Just get somebody you gave somebody a free ticket, so just take that one and just kind of
As everybody bought it.
right.
Let me ask you this for a slip of mind.
What's that?
How big do you have to become in that business
Right.
to pretty much be, how can I say, someone who can just show up and the doors just open?
You ain't gotta be very big. You just gotta be real.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Your money's no good here.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I've been the beneficiary of that, obviously, for years,
Yeah.
for obvious reasons.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've been with you.
Right. And they say, yeah,
We've been places.
Yeah, he good.
Oh, is he good? That's his brother. They good.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
My question is, and you're saying that you don't have to be very big.
You just gotta have.
It's really the person.
It's really the person. You just gotta have influence.
Okay.
But it's a lot of times still when I get there, I might say, here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Here you go, bro.
Right.
You know, like, because it's business at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. Because if they turn around and book me for their next event,
right,
they gonna be like, here.
Yeah.
Here you go, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it doesn't. I don't look for the free.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of. I can't remember how many times I got it for free, but I don't necessarily look for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because if I had to go somewhere where I didn't know a person, I would be paying for it.
You would.
Right.
You would.
So I'm gonna pay a stranger.
Right.
But not pay somebody that I look at as a colleague or my boy or my. You know what I mean?
Kind of ties into what we were discussing before about family business, right? Mm-hmm. Even though it's not necessarily a family business,
right?
Family business was more, if people paid attention to it, it was actually more about respecting business,
right? That's what it is,
and that the family word was somebody just attached that because we're related.
Well, see, everybody has this again. It goes back to the mind frame of everybody feels that other nationalities take care of their people in all these other ways. And I keep saying to people all the time, and since we're talking about the club and we're talking about being in the club, if we're all club owners and you got a club up the street, yeah, I may let you in for free. You may let me in club for free. But how I really respect your situation, if we really deal with each other, we might sit down and say, hey, yo, I told everybody Wednesday, man, we going to come support yours that night. I'm going to close my doors. You know what I mean? Because, that's a slow day. But you got to, your location might be where everybody want to be. If we tell everybody to go that way, we go that way. Mm-hmm. But see, where we come from, that's not how that works. Mm-hmm. Then you go to other cities, bigger cities, where there are bars all the way down the street. Mm-hmm. Y'all really think they all compete with each other? No, they put themselves in that position so you can have the term bar hop. Mm-hmm. But it's just one place got to have something different. One thing different. It don't necessarily have to be a drink special. It don't necessarily have to be food. First of all, everybody's food's not going to taste the same. But I guarantee you, everybody goddamn beer tastes the same. If I get a Miller Lite at JoJo's and get a Miller Lite at Billy Bob's, they're the same Miller Lite.
I promise you.
Yeah.
I've tried.
But if I go over to JoJo's and he got these different type of fries.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That got a little bit of the chicken cheese steak juice on it. Not even like chicken cheesesteak on it. But then I go to, what's the name? He likes seafood. He keep crab legs. Yeah. So now I know if I want seafood, I'm going there.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying. there's something that would be a draw.
Right.
That says, beer's the same. It's a little something different on over there.
Yeah.
Might just be the hospitality.
Right.
Sometimes it's just people.
Sometimes it's
the location.
Sometimes
it's you know what, bro? It's to the point when you get it at the wild, it could be something like the parking.
Right.
It could be the shit that it's next to.
Right.
You can be like, man, I like to go to that one because when I leave out of there, I always grab such and such and such.
It could be the parking.
Yeah.
It could be they like the bar made better.
Right.
You know what I mean? It could be the actual
like
concession of the food. Yeah. It could be I knew the owner since we was kids.
Yeah.
I'm supporting him. I'm not asking for anything for free, but I'm supporting him.
Yeah.
But if you ever notice that when you support a person's establishment, they already just start giving you stuff for free. Mm-hmm. So if you come in there, if I'm there, if you go like them Cheers, every time they went to the bar, they came in, they put their money, but that you don't think he got no shot for free? Of course he did.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he got it because that in his own way, and it's funny because we're talking about in the club, but we're not talking about how establishments already are doing that anyway. But they give us the opportunity to do it ourselves, but we forget about it. It's called loyalty member. Like, come on, certain spots. You know what I mean? Jersey Mike's. You use your points. Your birthday, they give you a free sandwich.
Yeah, Primo, same way.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Before they had apps or used your phone number, they used to give you cards. Let me punch your card. People lose their card. Mm-hmm. Now you use your phone number. Your phone number is unique. Mm-hmm. You see, so it's like it was like that your face was unique. There's Norm on Cheers. You know what I mean? Like we used to go down to Benny's. We used to go down to Benny's all the time. Oh, they go, hey, E, what's up, E? Like, you know what I mean? What you drinking? You know, that's just how it is. But,
Yeah.
you know, we talking about in the club. You know, we talking about
and you talking about it. Since we talking about in the club, and that's a good time. It seems like a fine time for me to bring up. Great company, man, that takes care of all of your event needs, man.
Right, yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So without further ado, hey, E, let them know what time it is, brother.
Look, check it out. Let's get that stress off your plate, all right? Got that big event coming up, and you don't want to have to do all the work. I got a company for you, full-service event company that's going to take care of all of your event planning needs. That's www.fncevents.com. A full-service event planning company. Take all the stress off your head, kick back, and enjoy the party. Once again, that's www.fncevents.com. Head on over there, get that party booked, and get it done. Back to the show.
Absolutely. Front center events for all of your event planning. Hey, man, you know, people, it was all about the club and having a good time.
Welcome to the party life.
And welcome to episode 50, where you might see or hear all kind of weird shit in this episode.
Let me ask you this, though.
Right.
When you were in the club, what was your favorite joint in the club?
Song? No joint. For some reason, it was crazy. Like, it depends on what the whole theme of the night is. Like, what the whole, like, I've been in clubs, and I knew going into them, they was more, I don't know the genre, bruh, more R&B, soulish kind of.
Neo soul.
Yeah. So my vibe was like laid back more, you know, so it might be, I can't think of the sister's name right now. There's two of them. They used to sing that joint.
Floetry?
How?
All you gotta do
like all of that.
Say yes.
Like, what's the name wasn't really a club, but like when we used to go to Candlelight and stuff like that, they used to play that all the time.
Yeah, because they was big, you know, plus she light skinned. So I expected that. I expected that to be, you know, you wanted to be on some shit like that. Now, if you in the club getting wild, what's your favorite joke?
Getting live? Getting live, man. I used to like All About the Benjamins. That come on and make them go crazy.
Yeah.
Beans, Siegel was the name that they gave me.
Yeah.
That when they used to go off, but
you know what's crazy though? We still play these bitches, these songs to this day in the spot.
I'm quite sure you do. For some reason in the club too, it's crazy. It's not even so much for dancing purposes, but if you used to hear like the Jay-Z joint that "What More Can I Say," it sounds so. Yeah, Hard Knock Life was crazy in the club.
I still play Hard Knock Life.
It's certain other ones that now there's certain songs that you know used to play too. I sit back and be looking and be like, okay, we're gonna find out who's really ready to have a good time.
Like what?
I mean, to the point where apparently the song ignites that inner I need to get, you know, blitzed out of my mind. Because I've seen people walk in the club perfectly fine. You play a lineup about 4 or 5 good songs in a row. They throw back a couple shots.
Yeah.
They in there dancing the shit that you not even playing. Mm-hmm. They in there, DJ. Mm-hmm. Play the Snoop Dogg, you know what I mean, Game Over. You be like,
that's a little flip, nigga. Nah.
You didn't make it yet.
Other night.
Exclusive.
I'm playing your shit. You don't need no other body.
I'm
playing that shit the other night.
That's where I'm at now.
Right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker come up to me and say, play Let's Just Kiss and Say Goodbye. And laid a 5 up on the next to my laptop.
Yeah.
I said, all right, bro, I got you.
I'm gonna give you $6 to leave.
I ain't never paid the shit. He said, I gave you the tip, man. I said, you want this funky fucking $5 back, man?
Yeah, take it back.
Yeah, I wasn't. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. And everybody out there, we don't need no other body.
How do you even bring that in?
You don't.
Like, that's crazy. He was bold.
Powder. That's all it could have been.
What
B.
it was is, that's the old head that's in the club.
Right. That needs to go the fuck home.
Right.
Right.
Bluetooth in his ear. Gertrude is just, he tired of Gertrude.
Smokey just said that shit. Shout out to Smokey. Comedian Smokey Suarez.
Yeah, what
Still
he
say old heads because they got that big ass Bluetooth on and
That's the
can't
truth.
hear shit. He just said that.
He's now, he's harmless. Right?
Yeah.
He's harmless. Funny as hell. Funny as hell. Like when you see an old head in the club,
Yeah.
and like Spice Adams, man.
Yeah. Spice always give you a little play with it.
What you say there, Chuck? When he hit a bitch with that,
Yeah,
you
what
don't
you
ever
say there, Chuck?
And I know that's right. You know what I mean? Like when he be doing that, man, that shit real, man.
Yeah, it's always a couple things like that.
In the club.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. You could be like that at the cookout. The club's a little bit different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when they the type of people that show up to the club and they money still in the rubber band. They do this right here. Got your way in, baby? Huh? You want me to cover? Huh? I'll pay your cover if you let me get under them later. You know? Take this $10. That's me and her. It's $20 to get in, sir. Oh. Say me a dance. Say me a dance, baby. You still thinking you paying $5 to get in the party. You know? That's That's Tuesday nights, man. We all come out. Please, man.
It's prime time, bitch.
AARP night is Tuesdays, man.
It's Saturday.
Here. It's prime time night, Saturday. You trying to get bitch $5? It's a $25 cover.
Then they
charge.
walk in. Hey, y'all still got the wings.
You be sitting there.
Y'all still got the
He be
wings and
sitting there
shit.
with his money. You know how they take their fingers. They be doing their money like this here. Pack this shit, man. Say, hey, huh? I got me and her. Yeah, it's 20. Oh, ladies free, right? Told you I got you, baby. They know me. In the club, just please go in there.
Yeah.
Uncle Sammy, you know what I mean? Sammy, man.
Yeah, he Mr. Bill.
That's my thing, man. I'm in the club, man. I'm like this, bro. I want to get in there. You know, I'm at the part of my life where I people watch.
Yeah.
Call me weird. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I people watch. That's what a lot of times when I'm doing my food for thoughts and stuff like that's what it comes. I people watch. I sit back.
You don't need no other body.
Nah. You know, and you sit there and you watch and people handle things like the whole, not even just TikTok and all of that. You know what I mean? But people
Right.
be handling stuff and you, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say how I would have handled it because I'm not in that position. Don't think I would have did that, though.
Right.
You know? So at this point, when I go in the club now, you know, I'm comfortable with getting in there for an hour. Even if
Yeah.
I paid the cover charges 20,
Oh, yeah.
25, I'll leave after an hour.
Yeah, I don't need it.
There was a time, you know, you thought like, you know, when you in the club, it's like, you know, hey.
You need at least 2 hours.
Yeah. Like when we used to go, like it wasn't the club, but like back in the day, we used to go to Benny's.
Right.
Just play the let out. Like I had to sit there one day and I was like trying to do the live. So we were at a place having a really good time.
Yeah.
And we thought it was a better time to get in the car to drive to watch the other people who were having a good time where they were at
Yeah.
come out of there. Why didn't we just go have a good time with them?
Right.
Or why are we leaving to come here to hear about the good time that they had in the club?
Well, what it was is, at that time you was, you married man, so you still is. You don't think about the let out the way the single people was thinking about the let out.
Okay.
That's all it was. So the single people was looking at it at what's letting out so I can let out. You know what I mean? That's how they mind was, you know what I mean? You gonna play the let out, and I got the bet out. Like, you know what I mean? Some old dumb shit.
What there, PLP, baby, parking lot pimp.
Yeah.
It's not. No, you're not. Like you, if anything,
I wasn't playing the let out because I was playing the music.
right.
Yeah.
But it was.
Did a
Don't
whole
get me
night.
wrong. Like you know, I just don't get the logic now. But I ain't the only person, just like you ain't the only person who look back at a lot of little simple-minded things that we made. You know, where was that? Where was that going? Yeah. But it was cool. It was harmless.
We ain't need no other body.
No, we didn't. Told you, I didn't know what that meant.
We ain't need no. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Craziest thing you think you ever seen in the club? Like, you'll never forget it later in life. Like, the craziest, just...
In the club?
Yeah. Just being in the club when you did go at different times. What's the craziest thing you can remember seeing?
I seen a guy who had so much to drink, he thought he can beat 7 people. He thought he could, and he fought hard in the first 2, you know, and he was ready for them. They say men lie, women lie.
Yeah.
Numbers don't lie.
Was I DJing that night?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna say the establishment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They busted this whole shit up.
Yeah, that POV was crazy, because we was up high.
Yeah.
Looking down like that.
They busted shit in his face and it shot up the glass that they hit him. It shot up into the DJ booth.
Yeah, we was up there. Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? That they was spraying the mace, right?
Yeah.
And it flew up.
Mm-hmm.
But then we ducked. And some of it got on the turntable case.
Mm-hmm.
So the next week, because I was at the spot the
They
very
had the
next
glass
week.
up. They had plexiglass or something?
Nah, I come back, take the turntable case off. I'm like, what's this shit on my turntable? I thought it was like it rained, it was a little rust water because of the metal and shit. The thing's still over there. So I took it. I don't know what that was. Then I did that. I'm hooking up the wires, and I went like this. And I realized what the fuck it was. It was mace. That shit stayed moist the whole week.
Damn.
For a week, it never dried up.
Damn.
And I touched right here. Bitch, for the first hour, I'm in this bitch like,
Popeye.
you don't need no other body. Like,
That wasn't out, Denny. Stop that shit, man. You OD'd on.
Yeah. Nah, I was a future DJ. I knew what I was saying.
You damn sure was a future DJ.
Crazy shit I ever seen in the club. I seen a couple things. Funniest thing I ever seen, you know, I seen 3 girls passing 1 beer. They didn't have a bottle of champagne. I'm like, what? So shout out. I remember the next day I was telling Mr.
Would have
Marquis
been wrong
Mercer.
if the owner would have came, sweetie.
Yeah, that y'all can't do that.
Okay?
Yeah.
We got COVID and all kind of shit going on.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Y'all-
wasn't during COVID
You
time.
can bring your song into the past that was not there. I'm going to bring this pandemic. Okay? Sweetie. Whichever one of y'all.
Bitch, the flu was out though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they passed the beer, shot up my cousin Marquis Mercer, you know what I mean? I told him, he said, God damn, times was hard, huh? They was shit.
Yeah.
They shared a beer, bitch.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But that's not the wildest thing I've ever seen. Rocking in the spot, booth up high, DJing. They up against the wall dancing.
Shorty.
Next thing you know,
Yeah.
she went low.
I seen that.
You was there.
I
when we-
was there.
Yeah.
So that shit I was telling you earlier,
Yeah.
this clearly trumps that.
Right. She started
I
straight
seen it. I was there with you.
bossing him.
Right. Did not care.
Walking then the funny
Did not
thing is,
care.
they thought
Right.
that nobody seen him. Everybody seen him and left. They said, "Oh, bitch, it's time for us to leave."
Yeah. So here's the thing.
And they said, "You know what? You the best DJ in the world." This dude got in the middle of the party.
So
Start getting
So
bossed.
if you would have came back and just dropped Akinelli,
I think I did do that. Was it? No. I think I put on this is Slip and Slide J Rack with the Killer Mike. I got an ass so big like the sun. Hope you got a mouth for it. I wanna.
yeah. Hey man, so that was crazy.
Right.
I did. You know some shit. Now I was in. I want to say me and you was in a club in Philly. It was an after party,
Okay.
and dude got knocked out. Knocked out. It was either me and you or either me and B. I want to say it was me and you
And B.
and B.
I could tell you exactly.
After party,
I could tell you exactly what it was.
Keisha Cole.
Yep.
Remember, my man got stretched
Yeah.
in the club,
Right.
right? But it was the craziest thing because when he hit, I swear by the time he hit the ground, did they snatch his chain at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
It was like something you see in a movie.
Yeah.
Somebody hit him, boom,
And as he was
then-
falling, they grabbed
they
his
just
chain.
grabbed
and
it,
just
yeah.
and he fell out asleep, and they had his chain in his hand.
and was done. I just remember
And
like
then we
everybody
remember
just
we
kind of
put
like
Keisha-
walked past.
We just put Keisha Cole in the limo.
Yeah, we got her out of the
Yeah,
you know what
she
I mean?
left.
But it was just like,
She probably don't remember that shit.
nah, probably not, because she done experienced probably worse things than that.
She won that bottle of Louis the 13th.
Word,
Yeah, Louis
word.
the
I remember
13,
that.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. So that between those two things, but then again, like I
Boss
said,
is the craziest thing I've
yeah,
seen.
that right there by far because
I seen people get punched in the face in the club a lot.
it was at homecoming one year.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you came around the corner, getting ready to get in line to go inside the thing.
Yeah, bitch just got.
Right there.
As we coming around the corner, the body was falling.
Remember that shit? We
Yeah,
was
like
coming
it was
out,
like a
boom,
movie.
It's like, damn. And all we did was walk right round him. That's
Yeah.
a damn shame.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, yeah. What the fuck we supposed to do, P?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we handled it wrong. I'm just saying what we did.
We ain't need no other body.
Nah. We just walked on around.
There's none of them niggas touching my body. I'm telling you that now.
Man, listen, man.
Yeah.
Since you asked me what we should have did, I think that's a great time, or this is a great time to bring up.
Welcome to Would You Rather. Would you rather have juice or water? Would you rather have scotch or Hennessy?
I think I'm gonna switch it this week. I went back to this or that.
Fuck the whole intro up there. Just do this to that, man.
You ready?
Yeah, that you gonna have me. You ain't gonna tell me that we want.
Episode 50.
Episode 50. We do what we want.
We do what we want.
Let's go.
Take it to the school days, man. Take it to the school. Since we talking about the
days.
club, man. This we talking about the club. English or math?
Math all day. I like money, but I couldn't stand algebra.
Yeah.
You know a black man invented algebra?
No.
Yeah, he invented algebra. Black man.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. You got choices. You know what I mean?
But math, though. Math would be math over English all day.
USB backup or cloud storage.
USB and cloud.
Win a race or win a debate?
Debate, man. I ain't running. I ain't done racing.
So this or that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's that.
You know what I mean? Recess or lunch?
Lunch.
Rather eat than play?
Yeah. Shit.
That's cool. Drive to school or take the bus, man.
I'm driving.
Teacher reads your text message. Catch you with the phone. Reads your text message out loud. Or teacher tells the whole class your grade.
You can do either one with me.
Yeah.
Because my text message probably, first of all, we was in school, we wasn't texting. Let's just keep it real.
Right.
But if I was texting, I'm probably hitting some saying like, when we leave, you gonna let me just like dip in? I'm gonna say some dumb shit like that in a text message.
Unless you was texting your dealer. 8.
Nah.
With a basketball emoji next to it.
Why? What about or a pool ball?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
flat out.
yeah.
Whoa. See, I'm an amateur.
Yeah.
Clearly, we see who the smartest guy with that shit is. He said, why not just put an 8 ball up?
Yeah, listen, nah, I wanted that. And if you read my grade, it's gonna be an A, bitch. I ain't worried about that.
Okay, prom or homecoming?
I was the king at homecoming, so you know I'm going with that all day.
Okay. College or high school?
I went to both.
Football game or basketball game?
Oh, in high school.
Yeah.
I'm going to the basketball game. I ain't saying going to the football game. Tell you why I liked the basketball game in high school over the football game. Now, it changes a little bit. So I'm going to go with the majority, okay? So basketball game because it was after school later that evening. So you went home, you got into another fresh outfit.
Right.
Hit a little Burger King. It was you always seem cool when you walk in and you got fries and shit. Because if you came in with Burger King, McDonald's, or some shit like that, they know you had a car.
Right. Right.
And then you ain't care about going right back after if you get to, Now, football, if it's a night game on a Friday, that trumps it all. Bundle up, though, bitch. It's cold out.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been out there a few of them, and gets a little different, man. All right, well, I want to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, go
A
ahead.
couple of them dealing with, obviously, with couples, man.
Okay.
Might even touched on some of these before. That's all we touched on, though.
Yeah, so
Planning it or winging it, man.
planning to get a winging it? I'm winging it this weekend.
Okay, good. Walk slower, walk fast.
Slow. Fast mean you got attitude. Unless it's cold out.
Yeah, let's go there, exactly. All right, I'm going to give you another one. Since we just got through with Thanksgiving, that was dope. Are you more of a Thanksgiving or a Christmas person?
Thanksgiving.
Why?
Christmas, I always just feel like it's I think that the way we celebrate Christmas should be things. I think it should just be one day. I think that they're both pretty much commercial to help the economy.
Okay.
Especially with America being like a corporation, like a business. Most of your stores, they make most of their money from November and December than they do in the whole first 10 months.
Gotcha.
And it's because it's like, just think about the term, like Black Friday. We're going to give most of y'all off so y'all can come or get up early to spend money with us.
Do you take advantage of it?
Not no more.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because they extended the sales. So I'm not saying I don't buy stuff that's a Black Friday deal. Let me make that clear. But I ain't getting up to worry about being there 5 a.m. in a line or even running to the internet like that.
We talked about that the other day. You
Yeah.
remember? You know what I mean? Switching out of that, man. And that was the last one I had. But I wanted to kind of touch on the whole Black Friday thing. Like you said, we just came through the holiday, dealing with Thanksgiving. And I don't know. Like, I think as we get older, we start to value how we kind of spend the dollar.
Right.
It's not even so much, I only got a few dollars. I think, like, literally the value of how we spend it.
Only got a few dollars.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter whether you, like, I can say for me, frivolous spending, I was definitely more likely to do it before. And it has everything to do with the fact that I just have more of an appreciation of what it does. Like, I'm more in line with researching it deeper, on a deeper
Right.
level. I was listening to, I don't know, I think the radio station is 100.3.
Yeah.
And what they've been
WRNB.
doing, okay. Yeah. And what they've been doing is every week, I think it's on Tuesday,
Okay,
they
you put me on.
announce 3 black businesses.
Oh, okay.
Because the objective is to keep the black dollar in the community.
Right.
Because, quite frankly, we don't own enough businesses in different things in our communities to actually be able to, how can I say, like kind of build our own wealth, our own economy.
Every
to that
time we
degree.
do it, they destroy it.
Correct.
Yeah.
So every week what they do on Tuesday is they release the name of 3 businesses. And what they do is they encourage their listeners to patronize that business all week.
Right.
I thought it was pretty dope. Every week, then they'll come up with 3 other ones. And what that does is 2 things. Number one, for the business that's trying to get, notoriety or be known, they're getting exposure.
Right.
And then also what it does is a sense of power. Like, if you take your kids or, you know what I mean? I don't care, like we talking about in the club. Even the club and all that kind of stuff. Like, we budget and figure out the club money before we figure out a whole lot of other money.
Right.
I got homies, man, that don't miss a party. You know what I mean? Like, and they range from different ages. That's not a negative or knock against none of that.
Nah, it's just their thing.
But it's just their thing. And I just thought that, that whole 100.3, like I said, the radio station, I thought that was pretty dope. in alignment with, what we're talking about now. Just the whole Black Friday thing and all of that kind of stuff. Like, just be wise, man. Do some research. See where your dollar going.
Right.
We
not telling you to support your local dealer for an 8-ball if he's black. We're not telling you to do that.
No, don't.
We telling you.
Don't even be involved with that.
Don't be telling you.
Right.
You can support your black legal weed dealer. Legal weed. Cannabis is a business now.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, we should end this with that.
Yeah.
Hey man, thanks for tuning in this week to This or That.
This or That. Where we're not smoking crack
at all.
Or doing powders.
You know what I mean?
Powders. You heard what I said? Powders.
Everything we said, we meant.
And we're done with it.
No, I think where you was going with it, I don't know where you were going outside. Obviously, outside of the not supporting.
No, what I'm saying
certain things, but go ahead. Where
I'm going with it is it's we love to support black businesses, but I want us to broaden the horizons of different black businesses. Okay, let me ask you this question, and not to sound stereotypic, whatever.
No,
but when you hear black business,
right?
What's the first 3 type of businesses that pop into your mind? Black owned.
Now, I'm going to be completely honest.
Right.
Okay.
I want you to be. I don't want you to lie.
All right. You ready?
Shit. Yeah, I'm ready.
Bar.
Okay.
Soul food restaurant.
Okay.
Club. They don't, not really a club. Let me take that back. I still like the first 2. Bar, a soul food restaurant, and a barbershop.
Yeah. So you're in the same area as me, because I was going to say soul food restaurant, bar, and a hair salon.
Same thing.
Because you don't want to leave the women out because there's a lot of.
Yep.
However, we got to remember.
So are we stereotyping?
No.
Are we just saying that because those are what we know? We know that.
It's just what was it was common in our community.
Right.
Let's just be honest. Right. Soul food restaurant. People run to food, but I want everybody to know it's black-owned landscaping business.
Yeah. Yeah, mechanics too.
Black-owned mechanics, but they would be a strong 4th usually on that list. You have black financial advisors.
Yeah.
I want people to understand.
We ain't talking about Uncle Junebug.
Nah, we talking about people
who running numbers.
If you was buying stocks, they can open a broker's account for you to actually, so you can buy them other than on Robinhood. Not knocking these apps and Coinbase. They're literally,
no, I'm not even.
You have a broker's account.
If that introduces you to doing it,
right,
I'm all for it.
All for it.
Yeah.
But we have black financial advisors. We have black, well, usually the same thing, black accountants. You have just, they do everything. The same thing every other nationality do. They do it all. But those 3 common ones are the ones that everybody thinks to support. Mainly food. Soul food. That's where the name soul food comes from. You ever noticed that soul food became a category of food that's really not based upon the nationality or the background of a person. If you really think about it before. Yeah, you got Chinese food, Japanese food, Italian food, Korean food, Thai food, Indian food, soul food. You even have African food.
No doubt.
Jamaican food.
Right.
Soul food. You understand what I'm saying? So we know what it is when we hear it. But at the end of the day, you always it's other types of black businesses.
Yeah, like you said, Italian food and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But it's other types of black business. Like you can, you have people who create bag companies.
Yeah.
Fashion.
Absolutely.
Black marketers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying everybody has to buy black, but what we're saying is when they say support a black business, go out the norm of your, that's the 3 we happen to name. But go out of the norm of that. I know black vending machine owners.
Yeah.
black property management companies.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got the same thing everybody else got.
No doubt.
So I'm gonna tune in to listen to that. You know what time they do that on Tuesdays?
Nah.
Well, here's
Today
what you
was the
do.
day.
If you hear them, if you hear
Oh,
them,
no doubt.
if you hear them, just if you remember the names,
Yeah.
just text them to me.
I will.
Because I just want to look
It's
them up.
probably on the website. I can probably check it out and see what this week's name of the businesses are. But like we talking about in the club and all of those things, and we celebrating our 50th episode
50
of the Porch podcast. You know, a lot of this is built upon, like, one of the things that me and E put into the mix very early on was being consistent.
Right.
And for 50 straight weeks, we've been consistent.
50 of them.
And if nothing else, I think that to me is a clear-cut sign of when a person is taking what they do seriously.
And last but not least, we know they're black podcasts.
Right. So, you know, when you celebrating these things and you recognizing these different things, man, you know, you gotta set the standard a little bit differently. Like, we talk about the club and what we used to enjoy about it, and how time went on. And it's not that we don't enjoy the club anymore. We just got other things that's going on in our lives.
Oh yeah, you grow
And
I think I know what it is, but go ahead and listen to it.
yeah, now, like, for me, like I said, like, even when I was younger, when we were talking about the club and all those things, like, when I went in them, I have an active mind. Like, my mind is very, very active. And it's not that I don't think other people's minds are active. I just think other people do things better than me, like, don't allow their minds to kind of run rampant on certain things. You know what I mean? They like, all right, that's what's going on, but I'm going to still have a good time.
Right.
I got my eye on it, but I'm going to still have a good time. And I think as time went on, what I realized is what I really liked more than anything else was just being around good people.
Right.
And so the whole thing about being in the club, even though I laugh and I joke about it, and like I said earlier, you know, I'm a people watcher. I think as time went on, what I realized is that I think as time changes, you have to know when it's time for you to not be in those places
Right.
as often as you used to. Because if you don't, then you look, you know, out of place. You know, now you're just going through the motions of it. Like, I even think a lot of people that still go in the club every day, bro, that's old heads and stuff like that, nothing against them. Shit. Matter of fact, listen, whatever powers you, be with it, be safe, have a good time. But I think that you get to a certain point in your life where you're only doing what you know. You're only doing what you know. You know what I mean? Like traveling. Same thing with that. I know people who really don't play the clubs where they live at, but if they go on vacation, they in 2-3 clubs.
But you always party better out of town.
And see, for me, it depends on how you party. Like, all right, since we talking about in the club, when you in the club with your significant other, you in the club different when you with them and when you not.
Absolutely.
Let's just be honest. Like, I mean, like, because your focus is different. You can look at things differently. You know what I mean? You in there, you not, you know, yeah, you confident. I don't care what nobody say. Every man and every woman got some level of confidence. But even the most confident people, you take them in the club and they got their significant other with them, you know, they on point. It's different. You know what I mean?
I think it all depends on what you're going for.
Right.
Locally, when I go to the club a lot of times or parties and stuff, again, I told you it's me supporting because I probably know who the DJ or the promoter might even know the establishment's owner. You know what I mean? You know, so it's just showing love.
Yeah.
When I'm out of town, I'm researching.
Yeah.
What they listening to down here in Tampa. Damn, we don't play that up top. Because radio, the way radio works now, yes, you know, number one songs all over the country become. I'm not saying it's easy for a person to produce a number one hit or make a number one hit, but when you look at the markets, it's a lot of the same song because music has changed to streaming. Before it used to be different because you had to buy CDs. That's why Kiss made the statement, "Why my buzz ain't the same," and like you know, out west like it is in the east or whatever he said on Why, whatever, right? I don't know the bar, actually, the same. But however, I go to listen what they're playing down there because it's like, oh, as a DJ, it's like it's feel good to break new records. And you're like, I heard this song, but I ain't never. I'm gonna try it up the way, and then you don't know till you try. If it worked, now you're like, damn. First DJ I heard playing that shit in our city was E.
Yeah.
Because I went to another spot. Like you don't just go places and say I'm not trying to. When you work in the nightlife, see what the nightlife is about. Now, the difference between me and the club, I may not stay there till it closes. So, especially in the city, if the club closed at 4, I'm not staying there no 4 o'clock. When I was 23, I'm staying in the bitch till the lights come on.
Yeah.
But it ain't like that. So I party majority of the times when I'm out of town because I turn it into an old experience. It's like, okay, if I moved here, let's just take these 4 days and say I moved here for a second. I'm trying to figure out where the best place for me to eat. Do I feel comfortable where I'm sleeping at, and how the party scene is. You know what I mean? And if I'm near a beach, I'm trying to find multiple restaurants just to see, like, well, I like their food over here, I like their food over here. So when I come back the second time, I know how to maneuver around in that city. So I think people that's older that play the club absolutely agree with the fact that they doing what they know. I also realized somebody told me they was at a bar. And they came in the bar. And I've even witnessed this. I'm not going to say the name of the bar. But it came in the bar. And everybody sitting in the seats doing what they're doing. They stopped going to the bar. They may not went to that bar for like 6-7 years. Came back, went to that bar. When they walked in that bar, same people were sitting in the same seats. And they turned around and said, wow, look at all these lonely faces. When they told me that joke, I laughed. But then when I actually witnessed it, I'm like, damn. Not knocking that establishment.
Yeah.
But it's the same people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
That's in these spots.
Yeah.
And it's because of the simple fact, it's what they know.
Yeah.
It's what they know. But this is why you're supposed to go to these events and go to other things for a purpose. If your purpose is just to have a good time and, and relax and all that, then that's it. I'm not going to call a person lonely, but that's their thing.
Yeah.
If your purpose is to go there to network, meet people, talk to them, this is where a lot of people have membership clubs. It's one that's in our local area now. You pay a monthly fee, and they got everybody hanging out, the judges, the law office people.
Absolutely.
It's like its own country club.
I'm listening to you. I'm just looking up. I'm trying to see if I can find those 3 businesses that they named.
No matter. We get ready to close in a second. We can find them. I'm just saying,
Yeah. What I'm gonna say is that, like you said, in connection to what you were saying about the whole thing about the club. For those in radio land that can't see, I have a phobia. I can claim this. I have a phobia. Sometimes the mic is not in the right place, and E is such a perfectionist, for lack of terms, that he needs to realign the microphone. Problem with that is the microphone is aimed at, clearly where my words come from. And I'm not comfortable with that. And so if there's ever a time that it seems like my voice gets a little faint, like it's way over here, it's because I'm not comfortable and I'm realigning myself.
Don't put nothing in your face is what you said.
As he fixed the microphone direction.
So you don't need no other body?
I don't need no other body.
Only you.
But, what I will say is I've enjoyed this first 50.
50.
I'm looking forward to the next 50 and more. As always, are we wrapping up?
Yeah, but one question before you go.
Okay.
Favorite 50 Cent song? Give me 3 of them, because I know he got joints.
Many Men. Wow, Many Men. You gonna think of Gangsters? Us Hustlers Ambition.
Yeah, that's definitely
Hustlers Ambition. That right there, man. I whoop your head, boy.
Okay, that's 3. Hustlers Ambition. Like the fire needs the air. I still put that on to this day.
Hey, you hear the beat right now.
Because I'm a DJ. I get money.
Ooh, yeah.
And this is, I don't know what it did to me, but I keep hearing niggas saying I'm supposed to die tonight. That's my shit for some reason. Rolling. That was probably nice when I was listening to it. But we gonna get up out of here, yo. This is episode 50. Do remember, this is the Porch Podcast. Again, it's the Porch Podcast, and we are on episode 50, and it's called In the Club, and we are excited about that.
Absolutely. Hey, I want to say toast to all y'all that been rocking with us for these first 50 episodes, man. It's been one hell of a ride. We've appreciated, like I say, each and every week, you guys tuning in, whether you listening to it on the go, or in front of your tube or your phone watching us on YouTube. We appreciate it. If you have not done so already, please do us a favor. Like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel.
The Porch Podcast, spelled just like you see it right there in the title.
There you go. This just so you can know exactly how it's spelled.
Right here on the banner.
Right there. You know what I mean? And you would even see that little, our logo and everything when you go to the site.
And
look, man.
Follow us on Instagram at the Porch 30. It's across the screen right now. Original 96, 1996, and at Mr. Influential. And also at the best DJ.
And I was about to say in the best DJ.
At the best DJ.
You know what I mean? And like we said earlier, man. Thank y'all for tuning in for these first 50.
Yeah.
We only getting started, y'all.
We only getting started. And we out of here.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Thank you.